In Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Manticore is described as a massive monstrosity with the body of a lion, draconic wings, a human-like head with rows of massive fangs, and a tail filled with barbs that can shoot like arrows at enemies. They're known to be savage, brutal monsters that kill anything they can for food and for fun. They're also listed as a semi-intelligent creature who is willing and typically happy to aid evil-aligned beings in spreading strife and chaos as long as they get fed. The Manticore has an AC of 14, 68 hit points, and a walking speed of 30, plus a flying speed of 40. They have amazing strength, dex, con, and wisdom for a monstrosity of challenge rating 3, and they have the trait Tail Spike Regrowth, which states that they have 24 tail spikes that regrow at the end of a long rest. They make a multi-attack consisting of 1 bite and 2 claws, or 3 ranged tail spike attacks. The bite deals 4 to 11 damage, the claws deal 4 to 9 damage, and the spikes have a range of 100 accurate, 200 inaccurate, dealing 4 to 11 damage each. As a DM, I would personally use the Manticore as a low-level boss or hunt creature, wherein my players have been tasked with finding its lair and killing it, usually involving multiple encounters spread over several in-game days, to take advantage of the Tail Spike Regrowth trait. For encounters taking place outside of its cave, I would have the Manticore flying above the players by about 50 to 100 feet, firing down on them with their tail spikes. Once the players have managed to bloody it, I would have it retreat to its cave, where they can track it down for a final encounter. Once within its lair, I would have the Manticore striking at players with its bite and claws, or targeting ranged players with 3 tail spikes if they're causing a little too much damage. In mythology, the Manticore is a Persian legendary creature similar to the Egyptian Sphinx, that, like the Sphinx, spread across Western Europe's folklore in medieval times. It's well documented as having the body of a lion, a malformed human head, and a tail filled with venomous spines similar to the quills of a porcupine. In some depictions, the quills are replaced with a scorpion tail, and in some other depictions, the quills or spikes can be shot like arrows at their victims. While mainly attributed to Persian lore, there are many Manticore-like creatures in Indian lore, and even the Hindu god Nrsimha is referred to as a Manticore or man-lion by ancient texts. Regardless of origin, the Manticore became a popular image in Middle Age heraldry, and images of them can be found on banners, buildings, and bestiary texts from all over the Middle East and Europe. In comparing the monster to the myth, we find that the Manticore of antiquity and the Manticore of D&D are basically the same with one major difference. The D&D Manticore, much like other modern depictions, includes draconic wings to the creature which are not present in the Middle Age bestiaries. It could be that this was to make them similar in strength to other similar creatures like the Chimera or Wyvern, but no matter what, the Manticore is yet another hybrid monstrosity perfect for terrorizing lower level players. If you enjoyed that video, please leave a like and comment below, and consider subscribing to the channel. You can also join the Patreon for $1 a month to access videos days before they're posted here, as well as other exclusive stuff like short stories, videos, and more.